So welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and we're continuing on with All-Star Comics number 3 from Winter 1941, and this is the Dr. Fate section. As you know, I am not human. I never was a child. I had no youth. The Elder Gods created me just as I am now and placed me here on Earth to fight evil sorcery. My, is that so? So this is 1941. So we've gone back a bit from where I have been doing stories. Dr. Fate still has his full helmet and is completely powered up, and this is prior to the origin of Kent Nelson. So I'm going to take it that the character went in a different direction than what they've originally intended. I am going to tell you one of my strangest adventures. It all happened as a result of a woman's curiosity. Ah, women. One night in the secluded bookstore and antique shop section of the city. That lamp, just what I need for my hall table. Inza, my earth companion, entering the store. That lamp, I'd like to see it. With pleasure, miss. I'll get it for you. Suddenly a very beautiful woman stood beside her. Oh, you startled me. I thought you might be interested in an old box over here. I came from Somthrace, home of the ancient mysteries. It brings its owner rare fortune. It is old. I can see that at a glance. It'll make a nice ornament. I'll take it. The woman who handed Inza the box disappeared. I want to... Oh, where did she go? What's wrong, miss? And the proprietor disclaimed all knowledge of the box. I'm buying this box. Never mind the lamp. That's not my box. I never saw it before. Take it along if you want it, but it isn't mine. I'm not sure this has anything to do with curiosity. A strange thing not taking money for this box. It almost frightens me. I wonder if there's anything inside. Dust, but no, it's sort of mist, making me drowsy. Oh. Inza slipped to the floor in a faint and dreamed of an ancient Egyptian priestess. You and the world are in deadly danger. Go to this Dr. Fate. Bring him to the moors along the coast. She did as she was bidden, coming to my lonely tower in the Salem foothills seeking me. Dr. Fate, help me, you must look at me. From inside my tower that has no door or window, I watched her come by certain magics. Inza, some dread thing brings her here. I walked through the wall. Danger on the coastal moors, something awful. I don't know what it is. We'll go together. I cast my cloak of force about her. We rose into the sky. That's an odd perfume you wear. Reminds me of the scents stealing chevregress used by the olden priests of Kem. I assume he's smelling that dust or the mist that went over her. As we sat down in the moors, we were attacked by dead phantoms. A trap to kill us, I should have known. Help! Dead phantoms risen from their graves by sorcery of the vilest kind. My bodily power useless against the dead. I fought grimly with hands and arms. Okay. Inza, I'm coming. Breaking free for a moment, I made a dash toward Inza. Look beneath you, Inza, and see what things we're up against. She looked and saw no trace of our late antagonist. The phantom soldiers had vanished. But what happened? What caused them to disappear? They were the dead called to serve a wicked master. Now to find out who sent you after me. I flew to Inza's apartment and looked at the odd little box. Chevregress. It was sealed in here. When you opened it, the drug made you a victim of the sorcerer who seeks to destroy us. But why do they want you out of the way? Because he knows I am the only one who can solve the ancient mysteries. If he killed me, he could have done as he pleased. None today think there is any such thing as magic. I can see the Egyptian princess again. She is trying to kill me. Ah! Black magic. The chevregress gives power to rule the mind. Inza, answer me. Inza screamed fearfully. I knew I had work. I had to work quickly, sorry. Sleep, Inza, sleep, sleep. I sleep, Dr. Fate. I sleep well and deeply, so deeply the princess cannot reach me here. She will be safe for a while. I must find this mad wizard who seeks to kill her, and who wants to kill me as well. Well, finally he's smart, and he's leaving her behind. I visited the odd antique shop and found it deserted. Looks as though the bird has flown the coop. I thought I could learn from the proprietor who owned that box. As I glanced about, I saw a horrible thing creep along the floor. An entity from the seabeds of the Nile. Truly, this is a man of mighty sorcerer. And also, we can see some H.P. Lovecraft influence on Gardner Fox, and that's not just a suspicion. I flung my force stream, drawn from the power of my body, at the thing. It still came on. Useless, useless. Ah, the power of the mind again. I concentrated my brain on the entity, and it quickly disappeared. I begin to see it all now. The man who caused this entity to appear brought it up from his mind. Now I know his weapons. All I have to do is find him. I must hurry. Inza is still in danger. Then I saw what would be visible only to me, a radiance of power used by a great wizard. A worker in black magic always gives off those rays. I entered the house. Talismans, human bones, fetishes, and charms, truly the home of a sorcerer. I opened the door of a huge room. It took me a while, but I found you. Dr. Fate. I know, you'll never stop me. I've spent my life learning my secrets. I intend to profit by them. You'll never get me through the force screen. Even your power won't reach me, or won't reach here. He threw maddened unicorns at me. I learned your secret wizard. They can't hurt me. You learned my secrets, but there are others whose secrets you do not know. The 3 witches of Endor, and they throw a smoke arrow at me. I dodged aside, hoping to tempt the wizard from behind the force screen. Die by the powers of the 3 Norns, by the horns of Set, and the sinews of Baal and Moloch. Wow, he's really coming at him with everything. Slipped at a time like this, he'll kill me unless... now for your death, rash fate. I grabbed him by the arm and pitched him across the room. I almost forgot I could do little tricks like this, so he just used a tumble to beat him. He had broken his neck, was dying, yet he spoke a little before his soul went west. I caused Inza to see an antique shop, where there was only an empty store. I caused her to see the Egyptian princess twice. I thought if I could defeat you, I'd be invincible. So I guess he not only made an antique store, but he also made a befuddled proprietor. Lest you reincarnate at a later age, when I be not here, I dissolve you ad infinitum. So the guy basically confesses to fate, and fate's like, okay, thanks, and just burns him up. I returned for Inza. You're safe. Good. The power of the wizard is broken forever. But how did he do it? What he did? What magic did he use? He came across an ancient book that explained how the dead could be restored to life by searching them out in the human brain cells that contain a record of everything that has happened on Earth. That's what all those things you and I saw were, figments of his mind that could be overcome by a stronger mind. You certainly are wonderful. Quit shivering. You're creating such a breeze. You're making me cold. So we're back to normal time. Who wouldn't shiver after what you just told us? Wow, I wouldn't care to meet that octopus. Brr. Well, Johnny, don't you think it's your turn to tell a story? Oh, shucks, I'm kind of modest. So the editors have written a story about something that happened to me. It's on the next 2 pages. After that, we'll hear from the Atom. So it's really nice to go back and read about Dr. Fate when he was pretty awesome. But I hate to tell you, it won't last long. So next we have Johnny Thunder, but it's all text. And I'm not going to go through it. So this is the Johnny Thunder story. He does not get an artist. Sorry. But next up will be the Atom.